So this video is going to be pretty short. The main purpose, really the only purpose of this video is just to let you know, whoever you are that's watching right now, just how absolutely amazing you are and how loved you are. And if whoever's watching this is going through something right now and really struggling, just know that you're going to be okay and you're going to make it out the other side. You know, all storms pass, and in life we're always going to have these peaks and these valleys. And the thing is, when we hit the peaks, most of the time we don't realize it, and so we don't really take the time to look around and take in the scenery and, you know, look behind us and see how far that we've came. I find us to be most aware whenever we're in the very bottom of the valley, and you know, we didn't take the time to really appreciate and give affirmations to ourselves whenever we were on the peak. So the thought of having to climb to yet another peak just absolutely takes it out of us. But I also know that sometimes it's very hard to motorcycles. But from experience, I also know just how hard it can be to pull yourself out of that and to be able to give yourself those affirmations and really believe it. Sometimes you need to hear it from somewhere else, you know, from maybe a stranger on the internet. And so I wanted to just make this just to let everyone know on here just how much, you know, how much you're loved, how much of a badass you are. And if anyone ever tells you differently, that, you know, that you're not enough or that you're not these things, man, kick them out of your life, because you are amazing exactly the way you are. And if there's anyone out there who maybe feels like you're not at the point in your journey that you want to be, you know, maybe it's taken a little more time. Maybe you thought this time last year you'd be a little further than you are now. Just know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, all healing takes time. You know, putting in the work on ourselves, it takes time. And yes, it can be frustrating, but you are right on track. Don't get in your head. Don't let anyone tell you different. Don't start spiraling. The fact that you're putting in the work and bettering yourself and staying very conscious of your journey, that's enough. And you know, there's a couple reasons I wanted to make this video, but the biggest one is today I was going to the grocery store, you know, grabbing some drinks and snacks for the pay-per-view tonight. Fun fact about me, I'll probably get dragged for it and people will probably make fun of me for it, but that's fine because I don't care. I'm a huge wrestling nerd, like professional wrestling. I'm a huge fan of AEW, and so the pay-per-view's tonight, so I went and got some drinks and snacks for that, and I'm gonna watch it by myself because there's no other 32-year-old person that I'm friends with that likes professional wrestling. That probably says a lot about me, but I don't care, it brings me joy. But I was pulling in, and as I was pulling in, a lady was pulling out, and she was just sobbing, just uncontrollably, and it's kind of stuck with me, and I felt really bad that, you know, I couldn't help, but you know, we were in cars and just passing one another, but it just made me start thinking about what this lady could possibly be going through. You know, what happened in her life that she's so distraught, and that kind of also got me thinking just about how many people are struggling in this world at the same time. Like, we get so caught up in ourselves, and granted, it's good to be selfish sometimes and focus on us and work on us and our journey and everything, but we also should need to be aware and try to bring as much joy and lift other people up the best we can. And you know, I make these videos to try and help people. You know, I've been through a lot in my life, and hopefully the things that I've learned can help someone else out, you know, along the way. And so as I've talked about in videos, you know, doing these conscious practices and, you know, doing the work on yourself, that's all very, very important. But we also have to take the time to kind of give ourselves kudos and affirmations. And I know that's very hard to do as someone who's always kind of talked down to themselves, and sometimes you have to hear it from someone else. So anyone who's watching this video right now who's going through something, or you just need, you know, some positive words or just some love sent your way, like this is what this video is for. You know, that's all it is. Just if you're going through something today and you've had nobody and you feel like there's no one there, you know, I know I'm just a stranger on the internet, but I'm here, and I just want you to know that whatever you're going through, you will get through. You know, it'll probably hurt and I can't give you a timetable on how long it'll take, but you are strong enough to get through this, and you are loved, and you are magnificent, and you are absolutely amazing, and please never let anyone else tell you differently. If I could, I would come through the screen and give you a hug, but I can't, so consider this. Just kind of grab your laptop or your phone or your computer, whatever you have, and then just embrace it, and it'll be like a hug, like we're hugging right now. I just want you to know, whoever you are that's watching this right now, that I appreciate you, and you're strong, and you're beautiful inside and out, and you're gonna get through whatever that you're going through. And or if you just need someone to tell you that you're good enough, I'm here to tell you you're a badass. You are good enough. And yeah, I just love you all, you know. I don't know, like I said, this video doesn't really have much of a point, or I didn't really think it through. I just kind of grabbed my camera and went to shoot, because I just been thinking about that lady, and I wish I could ask her what was wrong, or just give her a hug, or, you know, tell her something that she may need to hear to make her day better. And you know, it just got me thinking about everyone in the world. So, you know, I know this is just a video and I'm just a guy on the internet, but I've came across things before, just these little things that I've needed to hear during certain times. So I'm hoping this video acts as that for someone out there, even if it's just one person, and it makes your day better or makes you feel not as alone or anything like that. That's just what I wanted to really make this for, because I know what it's like to not really have anyone, and to just have those days where you feel like you are absolutely nothing and worth nothing. And in my experience, it's always been very hard to pull myself out of that space myself. It usually comes from some sort of outside source. So I'm hoping this might be your outside source today, or just gives you any sort of happiness, joy, or positive words that you needed to hear. If you're going through something, or just if you want to talk about anything at all, you can leave it in the comments below. I don't allow any BS comments. If anyone trolls, I just delete it. I used to argue with trolls, but I just don't have the patience for that anymore. And feeding negativity with more negativity, it doesn't work. This is just a chill space, and a space for happiness and peace. And I also want to thank you guys so much, because over the last month, this channel's been getting a lot of traction. And I knew whenever I completely changed the channel style that I was going to be clawing my way from the ground back up. But I wanted to turn it into something positive, something where people come together and help each other. And you guys will leave your stories and talk about your journeys down in the comments. And other people from around the world are jumping in, you know, saying that they relate, and saying that people in the comments have helped them, or you know, they have helpful advice for someone who said something. And I just love that. That's what I've wanted to do this whole time. It's about everybody, just trying to leave a positive impact on the world. You know, it's funny, I have people reach out to me, some troll comments, and then, you know, messages and all that, and tell me how much my channel failed, and how it's a failure because I don't get the views that I do, or I'm not making the money. But I am having more fun and loving the content that I put out so much more now than I did. Like, I don't care about the numbers and all that. Just seeing what this has become, and getting the messages from people who said that something that I posted helped them, or it helped one of their friends, and just knowing that just shooting videos here in my backyard can make that impact in the world, and just spread a little bit of joy. Like, so funny how people look at failures just by like physical things, by like numbers and data and all that. But man, I feel like this channel is more successful now than it was in the past. Like, who gives a shit about the views? Like, you guys are amazing, and just knowing that I'm able to help somehow and make this space where people can come and talk, it's absolutely, I don't know, it just warms my heart. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the love that you've been showing the channel lately. That was a really long way around saying that, but you guys know how it is. I talk a lot. But I will be back soon with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. If you like this video, even though I know it didn't really talk about much, but you can probably check out my other videos. If you like it, hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. It helps me out. If there's anything you need to talk about, you know, anything you want to share just to kind of get it off your chest or whatever, leave it in the comments. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here now. I'm gonna go make my snacks and get ready to watch my wrestling pay-per-view. I can feel you guys judging me. Stop it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an absolutely amazing day, and be kind to yourself. And just know that I love you all. I think you're absolutely amazing and badasses, complete badasses. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one. My name is Morgan. I'm out of here. Later. I don't know why I walked that way. My house is this way. That was a really terrible way to end the video. But yeah, bye guys.